Hi, this is Beata from Splitcoaststampers. In this video I'll show you how to create a faux leather wallet. To start out with, you will need a 5 1/4 by 8 3/4 piece of cardstock. I'm using black cardstock, and you will need to emboss it with a tiny mosaic texture embossing folder from Cuttlebug. When you do that, you will have to run your paper with the embossing folder through your die cut machine 3 times, and then corner round 2 of the corners. Take a piece of pattern paper that is about 1/16 smaller and do corner round 2 of the corners as well. Now you'll have to emboss the piece of cardstock to make it with clear embossing powder to make it look more like leather. I'm using distress embossing ink, but you can use Versamark or whatever embossing ink you have. Just ink up part of your cardstock, add clear embossing powder over it, and heat. As you can see, it takes a while, so I already prepared one piece of cardstock that's completely embossed. And when I do it, I emboss it twice, especially the black, so it is completely shiny. Now, before taping your pattern paper on the back side of your cardstock, I add my ribbon beforehand so I can have the edges of the ribbon fold over on the back side and then cover it with pattern paper. I already added ribbon buckles. These are from Retired Stampin' Up! Hardware kit, but you can just use ribbon, or you don't even have to use ribbon. It's really up to you how you want to decorate it. And now I'm lining up my cardstock edge with grid paper to make sure I line up my ribbon straight, and just gonna tape it 3/4 inch in. And then, whoops, press it down a little bit too hard, and then just fold over the edges. I'm gonna do the same my second piece. Try to line up the buckles so they're at the same spot. A little bit down. Fold it over. And then I'm using liquid glue to add my pattern paper to the cardstock. I'm not gonna go all the way to the edges because we're gonna sew the pieces together to give it a more leather look, finished look. And I don't want to gunk up my machine with the liquid glue. So then you just tape that on and run it through your machine, and I already done that. I just used a straight stitch and used the guide on my sewing machine foot to keep me straight. Now, to put it together, you will need 2 pieces that measure 2 by 3 inches, and I scored every 1/2 inch, and just fold them up and down Mountain Valley style. and tape them on the bottom of your wallet, bottom edge. Now we do the same with the other piece. And now it's going to be a little bit tough because your pieces are stiff. We're going to fold it over and then tape this down so it will hold the wallet and create the bottom of the wallet. So again, we'll peel off the liner one side at a time, fold it over, and tape it down. Now your wallet is almost done. Just add a little brad. I'm using my Making Memories. Just push a hole with your piercing tool or however you want to add a hole. And run your brad through. And now because the bottom pieces of the brad show, if you add a magnet underneath, it will hold your wallet together, but you will have to use strong glue to tape this magnet down. And in my sample, I used Crystal Effect for that. So I hope you have fun making wallets. See you next time.